This is John Jones. In his childhood, he spent time caving with his father and his younger brother. As adults, John and his brother decided to reignite their love of caving. They planned an adventure, one that would unfortunately change their lives forever. On November 24th, 2009, John, his brother Josh, and a group of friends entered the Nutty Putty caves. For roughly 1 hour, things went according to plan, till they decided to try a particularly difficult passage named Birth Canal. The Birth Canal passage is a very narrow pathway that eventually opens up into a larger room. However, a mistake was made along the way. Josh wasn't in Birth Canal. He had entered a passage that starts in a similarly narrow chamber, with the key difference being it doesn't lead anywhere. At least, not anywhere a human being can crawl through. John confidently crawled forward. He noticed the passage getting narrower and narrower until he physically couldn't move anymore. He had wiggled himself headfirst into a nearly vertical tunnel with an opening about the size of a small washing machine. Being trapped below ground, completely unable to move, all John could do is wait. John's brother Josh soon realized there was nothing he could do to help his brother, and quickly clambered up to the surface, where he called for help. Volunteer rescuers were quickly on the scene. With such a tight squeeze and so deep underground, rescuers had to come up with a plan. They decided the best course of action was to chip away at the rock and tie a rope around John's feet to pull him out. Over an hour into the drilling process, only a few inches of progress had been made on the extremely solid rock. With John being upside down for hours at this point, his heart had to work extremely hard to keep blood from pooling in his brain. With the stress on his body, it became very difficult for John to breathe. At this point, John had been trapped upside down for nearly 19 hours. With the rescuers having rigged a pulley system to free John, they had to start elevating his body out of the hole. As they struggle to pull him out, a loud sound is heard. An object hits one of the rescuers in the head, temporarily causing him to fall unconscious. One of the bolts used in the pulley system had just broken. With the pulley system having failed, John had slipped even deeper into this underground nightmare. The rescue team did everything they could, and after hours and hours of excruciating work trying to rescue John Jones, he stopped responding. At midnight on November 25th, John was pronounced dead. His body deemed too difficult to remove from the cave. A week later, authorities decided to seal the Nutty Putty Cave forever. Wanting to seek adventure with his friends and family, the Nutty Putty Cave became John Jones' permanent resting place.